What's up, guys? Today we're gonna, play some Shadow Fight that I'm hoping is gonna turn into a series in my channel. So basically, I've already played a little bit to see, what kind of things there is, and it's pretty interesting actually. Look, there's like the boss that, has bodyguards and it's quite an interesting storyline because, it's basically this guy who's a very good warrior, and he goes to this dimension with his shadows, and they turn him into a shadow, but he releases them into the world, so he fights the shadows, because, he released them, and he feels like he should destroy them all, and, these are the weapons. This is the first one. Then, it's pretty primitive. Then there's the second one, and third one, and now I am through to the fourth one. I've upgraded it once. Then, basically, upgrade is something you can do like here. Right now I don't have the money for it, but yeah, there's upgrades, and then there's new weapons. When I won't be spending any money on this series, so don't expect to see these kind of weapons, the ones that only cost gems, unless at one point I decide to spend some money. But then you have the armor as well. I don't have the level 4 one yet, and yeah, and I still have the level 3 armor. But there's different modes. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of like an introduction. This one is survival mode. Basically, you have to survive as many rounds as possible. There's 10 rounds. I haven't reached the end yet, but see, look, it tells me round 1, and I have a kick and a punch, and the punch uses the weapons, but the kick is really good at disabling the other person. Like, see, that double kick and down is very, I use it a lot actually, because it's a very good strategy to knock them down and then hit them with my weapon. Because it's hard to hit when someone is like on the ground, you see? Yeah, I'm not very good actually, but you know, kicks are very, very useful. They might not do the tons of damage, like the weapons do more damage, but the kicks disable the other person and allow you to do more damage with the weapons, or combos even, like this. That combo is pretty strong actually. And yeah, and this episode we're gonna do a little bit of everything, but then we can go doing episodes of specific things, because there's tournament also that gives you more experience to level up, because the new things, you don't only have to buy them, you have to level up to be able to buy them. And I would like to start leveling up, but survival is more to get money than to level up, because it only gives you 2 experience. That is nothing basically. Yeah, and this, when you hit in the head, it hurts more. I don't know if I explained that, but yeah. And depends of the attack. You do a critical that does more damage as well. And yeah, I'm just blowing through most of these, but actually, see, some of them just really destroy me, because most of them have different mechanics. Like, there's the one that has a fist and doesn't have any weapons. That is how you start, and you do one game with that. But it's weird, because actually, you don't really, depends of the guy. He really destroys you, or you really destroy him. Like this guy, I think he has the same weapons than me. But, because I'm using kicks, and, yeah, you have to see, now with that kick, even though it was a kick, and you don't level up kicks, you can still do tons of damage with kicks, because they're a very good part. Like, see, I knocked him down, and he wasn't prepared when I attacked him. I didn't really hit him this time, but, this guy's pretty much destroying me. Yeah, he killed me. But I did pretty well, like, you know, for like one of my first times. Like, look, I did pretty well. And then you get money for this, 200. But then there's the bodyguard. This is very hard, actually, because, this is like the boss fight. But, well, it's like the coming up to the boss fight. There's different levels to the boss fight. And you fight the boss after beating, like, the 5 bodyguards. And yeah, then this tournament that I did 11 battles already, where basically you fight different people, but it's only one person. And you do 2 rounds. Well, and you do 2 rounds. If you do win the 2 rounds, then, you win. But if you don't win the 2 rounds, if you win one and the other one wins one, then you do another one to see who wins. You see, there's like little squares up here next to the pause button, and ooh, I'm doing pretty good combos. Wow, but his weapons are fancy. Like, I was hurting him quite a bit, but his weapons are much stronger than mine, and he destroyed me. And see, now that he killed me, he has like a square over there. And yeah. And also you can get combos. And the first strike is like something that gives you like a crit, and it's pretty good actually. And well, see, that's something that sometimes happens when you hit someone in the head, and you can shock them. So basically you remove their weapons. And they're like the guy with fists, and they don't have a weapon. But they don't remove the armor, unfortunately, because, well, that would be pretty overpowered if it did. And later on in the game, there's like this thing that you can throw that I saw in the trailer, that maybe I'll show you in the next episode. Well, he destroyed me. See, now it says he's in brutal because he hit me like repetitively, and you get extra money for doing like, the first strike, shock, and combos, and very good combos actually. And yeah, well, that was tournament. That's pretty hard. Duel is random equipment, and it's normally it's always normal, so it's pretty easy actually. Hard, I struggle. Depends on which one, but I do struggle quite a bit on hard, and because it tells you the difficulty of the guy you're fighting. Well, not the guy, but how difficult it will be to win him. And some depends of the person. See, whoa, that was a pretty good one. Because this is normal, I just destroy him. And if it was easy, I would even destroy him even more. Because, well, easy. Well, because, you progress in the game. Wow, I just shocked him twice. That won't, take anything away from him. But it will give me, 3 extra, whatever is the currency in this game. But see, I destroyed him because, well, he's only normal, so he's pretty easy to beat. But yeah, I'm not too good. But look, the snake thing there that you might have seen up there, it gives you like a crit. And when you do the first strike, it gives you extra money and extra, and I think it gives you like more power to that hit. Ooh, now he's putting. I did 2 shocks in total. I'm pretty surprised I've been doing so many shocks. But I guess it's because he's easy, and the type of weapon he had, there was like a melee weapon, as you can maybe see in the in the picture up there. It shows the weapon the other person has. I really hate the long-sworded guy because he has very long range and he's quick. I'm pretty weak against those. Like, I'm not very good against like the ones who do lots of flips and have long range weapons. I'm not very good. Look, it says I did 3 shocks that I did actually, and it gave me 18 coins and, well, the prize for winning. And yeah, and those little 2 stars are like I'm not gonna really rate this game. Maybe later, actually, because I'm starting to enjoy it quite a bit. But as you can see, here you have like this thunderbolt thingy that basically is so the times you can fight, and every single one of these, even if you don't win, the attempt, will cost you one of these bars, and you have 5 bars, and they recharge pretty quickly. I feel like they're in 5 minutes or 4. Well, there's also this that basically, these are missions that you complete, Yes. And you, well, like for example, doing extreme combos, defending a lot of attacks, dying. Well, this one is about lose times during eclipse, 50 times during eclipse. That it's a thing that will pop up like next to the, it will pop up, and it will be like a sun, and you'll be able to go like in an underworld place. It'll be like a different version. Well, I think that's enough for today, and I'll leave it off at this. If you want to see another video, leave a comment and hit that like button, and maybe if you want to stay updated, maybe subscribe. Bye.